Yo, it's Midas. This is a hot take, but I feel like dating is like the stock market. So you should stop simping your portfolio. You hear why dating and investing are very similar. And if you can win at dating, you can also win with investing. So disclaimer, everything sends videos only for educational purposes. Make sure to always do your own research. This is why you listen to Midas while I beat the S&P 500 by 103x. If you want the proof, you can check it on my link in bio. Get to the video. So, dating and the stock market, they are more similar than you think. They both require strategy, patience, and risk management. They both punish desperation and poor decision making. And both reward those who know the value and play the long game. So, if you can navigate the market wisely, you can also navigate the dating market as well. If you're wondering how I got this idea, just know from just 3 a.m. thoughts, thought it'd be pretty unique to just combine dating and the stock markets. So, yeah, let's get into it. So number one, don't chase, let value come to you. So with dating, chasing and dating lowers your value because you look desperate. This is usually for guys, but this also applies to girls as well. For stocks, chasing hype stocks is equal to buying high and selling low. Real winners that win in the stock markets wait for the right entry point instead of trying to force it. And that happens all the time with dating as well. You try to force a relationship that will never work out. Same idea with stocks. Number two, let's talk about diversification versus overinvesting. With dating, don't lock yourself into one person too early. We always say, think in abundance. Don't try to, think she's the one after going on one date. Always keep your options open. Same idea with stocks. Putting everything into one play is gambling, is just not investing. I know I mentioned having less than 5 stocks. That's better than just going all into one stock. Because let's say you were, debating between two different stocks and one stock goes up higher than the other, you're gonna FOMO and you might even buy into the other one. And then when that stock drops a bit, you're gonna be kind of upset when the other stock goes even higher. So it's better to either put it equally or base it off of your conviction on each stock thesis. But yeah, keep your options open equals a higher chance of finding a true long-term winner or a true long-term partner. Number three, know when to cut losses. So in dating, if she's not reciprocating or it's toxic, just leave is not worth your time or your energy. Same idea with stocks. Holding losers, hoping they'll recover, destroys portfolios. If you don't believe in the stock any longer, or something with the fundamentals of the company did change and that drastically changed how you feel about it, honestly, just cut your losses. Maybe just wait for a sort of a pump and just cut it, but cut losses quickly and protect your time, your energy, and your capital. Happens with girls, happens with guys, happens with stocks. Number four is don't try to over leverage. With dating, don't overspend, overcommit to prove your worth. You know, for the guys out there, don't try to use your money to impress girls. It doesn't work. Same idea with stocks, margin leverage to blow up accounts when markets turn. You might think you're a genius in the bull market trying to 100x leverage Tesla or whatever, but that's not going to work because that's basically gambling. There's no, maybe you're very sure that Tesla will go up, but unless you have insider information, that 100x leverage probably gonna get burned. So only invest what you can afford to lose. Don't try to prove things to other people, whether it's money or emotions. Just do your own due diligence and, you know, do whatever you can. Don't try to base it off of others. Number five, patience pays off in both dating and in stocks. With dating, rushing rarely works. Good relationships take time. Sure, you can get a hookup, and maybe that might be, good short-term gratification, but you actually want a good quality person that you're dating, it's going to take time. With stocks, same idea. You can't rush investing. You can't try to day trade and think you're going to become a millionaire just off of one trade. That's the stats of that happening is pretty low. Compounding growth, especially my own strategy, the Midas strategy, takes years, not weeks. Sure, it could take months if it's a swing trade, but usually it take time for it to really grow on. Same idea with Palantir. So the biggest rewards go to people who stay consistent and wait. So number six is market sentiment versus reality. In dating, just because everyone thinks she's a 10 or he's a 10 doesn't mean she's or he is the right fit for you. You know, Everyone wants the most, the shiny object, the most attractive person, but that doesn't always reflect, the personality. Now, let's talk about this in the stock terms, where hype is not equal to fundamentals. The crowd often gets it wrong because you guys are blindly following like sheep. When it's a TikTok influencer pumping a stock and the stock already ran up like 100% in a day, just know they're bullshitting you to go in to pump the stock up higher while they just sell it for, you know, even higher and just drop the bag on your head. So yeah, you see a stock recommended by like a TikTok influencer, which already run up, just ignore them. If the stock has not run up, then maybe pay attention to that person because maybe he has an idea of what he's saying. But yeah, always do your own research, find a real value, not just what's trending or what looks flashy or what's attractive. Number seven is know your value. With dating, confidence attracts quality partners. It helps you become more attractive as a person. With stocks, high quality companies always attract investors long term. That's why I always tell you guys to build your own thesis, build your own ideas as to why you like the company and why you believe in it in the long term. So stop undervaluing yourself and your research and the time you put into researching a stock. You are the blue chip asset. Remember that. You have the mindset to understand what stocks can go up, especially if you're watching my videos. You're a lot better than most investors, but you should be able to understand what pumps a stock and your value as a great investor. But yeah, have you got any questions about like this whole concept of dating and stock markets or like self-development? Give me a comment below and I'll respond when I can. I'm trying to tap into the self-development niche eventually in the future. So yeah, this is a preview of that. But yeah, if you want to join my Discord community, I am launching it already. It's called the Midas Cabal. It has real-time stock and crypto calls, access to my full portfolio, become financially free, and join a community of hungry degens. You can join my link in bio. You can take a look at all my stock picks in my link in bio. And if you enjoyed the video, subscribe and like for more. But that's all I got for today. I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace.